by the time you're listening to this, January 30th is around the official launch. But basically, what it is, it's a digital area for you to go to look at pieces of gaming history. So, like, for instance, they're lauding that there's going to be over 1,500 out-of-print video game magazines in there. The foundation is nonprofit. It does rely on donations to build up the archives, and it was started by game preservationist Frank Cifaldi. Setting it up in 2017. So, Yield, go to you first. Any interested in visiting a digital library on gaming history?
It'd be interesting to see. I mean, at least we're doing something. I'd rather see it in the actual museum, but take it where you can get it, I guess.
I wonder where, if they were going to do a physical video game museum, where they would put it. Because, you got the Football Hall of Fame in Canton, you got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, in Cleveland. I'm curious where in, all the museums and stuff in New York and in Washington, D.C. I just wonder where they would put a video game Hall of Fame.
And I think the thing about that is having the physical things there in front of you is neat, but ultimately, since you can't touch and feel or play them, that's where you're going to depend on barcades or retro arcades to do that. But having a museum with old magazines and old books, especially from a digital perspective, lends longevity to it. Whereas a traditional museum, the magazines will probably crumble and fade away after time. So as a digital front, I'm actually ecstatic that they're doing something like this. And to think, it was boggling my mind, the logistics of how much it would take to digitize all of that information. Because then I sit there and I think, well, a standard library, traditional books with microfiche and the Dewey Decimal System, how much it takes to start up one of those and keep those running. Here, it's servers with data, and you could easily replicate that if it becomes too overburdened by visitors. So I'm definitely interested in visiting this place. But to answer your question, Alex, I figure something like that would probably be California or Digital Valley or Silicon Valley, I should say.